Waikiki Aquarium will be hosting its annual family night tomorrow, and this year's theme is Circus Under the Sea. And joining us this morning is Chaminade University biology professor Gail Grabowski to talk about some of the animals that you're going to meet at the circus. Gail, good morning to you. Thanks for coming in and bringing your friend here. We'll get to him in just a minute, but there's all kinds of fascinating animals in our ocean, right?
Oh, sure. And a lot of them, people, because we tend to focus on vertebrates, critters with backbones, a lot of times we don't focus on the invertebrates, which are like 97% of organisms, and they have some really neat tricks that they do to survive, to reproduce. And so this event at the family night is going to sort of just favor them, the organisms with oddities and things that maybe people didn't know about that they can learn about.
Okay, and so one of these is just one of those oddities. This is a sea hare?
Yes.
A sea hare.
Yeah.
It's a snail.
Yes, it's a snail that this one actually has a little bit of a shell. There's a lot of snails that have lost their shell, nudibranchs and slugs on land. But this one has a little bit of a shell, but also has some neat sort of biological ways of making a living. And one of them is that it's both male and female.
Oh.
Yeah, and it
That's
also
confusing.
Yeah, and it also can make ink from the algae that it eats. So
kind of like a squid?
Yeah, kind of like a squid. So that's if the animal's being disturbed, that is a way to you know, either scare away or confuse a would-be predator, something bothering it. These tend to be nocturnal. I think that's why this one's so active, because it's early in the morning.
It's true.
Looking for algae that isn't there.
Oh, okay. All right. And it's I don't know. I'm menopausal. I'm scared to touch it, but okay. It's soft. It's soft. And it doesn't bite, right?
Yes. No.
It doesn't bite.
No,
okay.
no teeth.
I know Paul wants me to pick this up,
No
but I'm
teeth.
not going to pick it up. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I can't.
That's
I can't
nice.
do it. But, okay. There are going to be lots of activities to do
Sure.
for the kids, right?
Yes.
Not just to pet the animals.
There'll be organisms for the kids to get close to. There'll be a deep exhibit going on where organisms can see some deep sea organisms. Some of them will be pickled, and some of the critters with the oddities will be alive. And for each freaky critter, there'll be a geeky person like me there to explain all the details. This is not actually the group of organisms that I specialize in. Oh, bravery!
Oh my gosh! Don't. You're okay. Okay, you're much more of a man than I am. Okay.
There you go. Friendly.
So lots of little crafts to do too, and fun stuff for the kids. And it's tomorrow evening at the Waikiki Aquarium.
Yeah, from 6 to 8:30. There's going to be a picnic area for families to bring food. There's also going to be some people doing circus acts. So there'll be jugglers. There'll also be a kit for everybody who comes to raise their own oddity, which are the sea. This is what do we call them? Sea monkeys, little sea monkeys. So every child will get one. We'll answer questions about organisms like sea cucumbers and mantis shrimps and all kinds of marine worms that have some really neat stuff. If people knew about them, they would really think of some new science fiction monsters. That's what I always say. When it comes to sea cucumbers, they might look benign, but they've got a whole bag of tricks, and I'll be explaining them tomorrow.
Okay,
and family.
And the kids will get a chance to do those. He's looking at you there.
Yeah.
I think he
Way
likes
too
you.
close to me. Okay.
Repelling from your hand, going, where is the water?
Okay. Gail, thanks so much for coming in this morning. And we'll be right back. We've got a recap of the day's top morning headlines coming up. Oh, my goodness.